the Pokemon Company has a major problem.
And I'm scared for the hobby. I'm scared for the hobby. I'm afraid for the average Pokemon fan enthusiast, and I'm scared for the players of the game.
But the vast majority, the ones that are making off like Scrooge McDuck here, hoarding all of the wealth of Pokemon, like 10 boxes deep, those are scalpers. They turn around and sell it for a huge premium markup online.
People are going ape shit over Pokemon. Look at all these people.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy TheWheelz, and I wanted to make this quick video to talk about what's been going on with the Pokemon TCG side of things. I know that we're late to this, and well, it's something that's been affecting some of the videos that I post on the channel. So I just wanted to talk about it and just get things off my chest and let you guys know how I feel of what's been going on. If you're one of those that really like my TCG content, you might have noticed that I haven't really been posting anything about the brand new set that came out for the Pokemon TCG. Prismatic Evolution is one of the most hyped up sets to come out for the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet TCG era in some time. We did have Pokemon 151, and we've had Paldean Fates, and most recently we had Surging Sparks. But Prismatic Evolutions is just a set that has taken by storm. And one thing that you guys know that I love to do when a brand new set comes out is open a bunch of packs and most of the time I do like a box break with my brother Chunky, and we go on stream and we open packs. We try to have a fun competition to see who could pull the most cards, the most pulls, and at the end we'll open a prize with other TCG items. And we've done that for the past year. But this time around with Prismatic Evolutions, we were lucky we even opened like 7 packs. Now, if you don't keep up with Pokemon TCG and you're maybe wondering, well, how is there no product on the shelves? Is it a store fault? Is it Pokemon's fault? And well, as I said at the beginning of this video, the Pokemon Company has a major problem on their hands. And that is that, well, there is a big wave of, I'm going to say scalpers, but I can't fully say it's all scalpers. If you guys have seen this happen before, if you're in the like you enjoyed collecting Pokemon cards, at the time that this happened before, I wasn't fully into collecting Pokemon cards, but it was like in 2021, there was this big rush for Pokemon cards, and it's just happening again, but I feel like it's been much, much worse. So we're going to talk about this real quick and just start off how it all started, and then how should the Pokemon fix it and what's going to be happening moving forward, because this Pokemon TCG isn't the main content of my channel. I kind of use it to where I could post something when I have major projects in the works. Some of these projects take a while to work on, and a TCG video is much quicker. I just compile the highlights of all the cool cards we picked, do a little cool intro, and bam, it's done and within a day. So it isn't a major downside for me, but when it comes to the collecting side and not the content wise side, it is a big downer for me because I've been enjoying collecting Pokemon TCG for the last year, and now it's kind of a downer when I can't collect Pokemon cards. So how did we get here? How have we gotten to the point where if you go to any store, in fact, here is one video. I didn't want to keep taking video after video, but I did take a video of this where I went to my local Target, and usually around here, Target's been pretty good at holding Pokemon TCG items. They're always, not, I wouldn't say full, but they always had something, like a good amount of shelf with Pokemon products when it comes to the TCG side. And as you can see in the video, there's nothing there. The whole shelf is almost cleaned besides one specific product. And you know what? I'm gonna rant just for a little bit. a while back, I made a video saying this is the worst set, or this is one of the worst sets in Pokemon, something like that. And I got a lot of hate saying, "TheWheelz, that set's not that bad. It's not this bad. It's this and that." And ladies and gentlemen, as you saw in the video, this set is still on shelves. The Shrouded Fable is terrible. Listen, you can't fight me. I think I've won. If the freaking scalpers don't want that set, I don't know what else to tell you. It's just a bad set. But anyways, as you can see, or as you saw on the video, Shrouded Fable was like the only thing there. The rest was wiped clean. And that is something I haven't seen at all since I started collecting Pokemon TCG. And just, I went store after store after store, and every shelf was just empty. So how did we get here? And well, simple, a couple, I want to say like a month ago, maybe a month and a half ago, Pokemon introduced Waving Waters, or something Waters. It was they brought back Pokemon 151, but they brought it in this big box. It was a special collection box, and it held 12 packs. And I think it was like a Costco exclusive, where you could buy these giant boxes, special collection boxes of Pokemon 151 for like $60. And if you guys, don't know much about Pokemon 151, it's a really good set for Scarlet and Violet. I enjoyed the set a lot, and we did a lot of openings of it. But, they brought it back, and seeing as trying to get 151 packs are kind of hard because they're a special set. You can't just go and buy a booster box and all that. It was actually a pretty good deal. $60 unlock, but it's actually a pretty big deal. The only issue is people caught on, mainly scalpers, and you saw what you saw at the beginning of the video. People going rampage and fighting, trying to get these boxes. I mean, if I would have showed you a video of people fighting at a Costco for these special 151 boxes, and I showed you a video of like 5, maybe 10 years ago of Black Friday fights, you will probably not see a major difference. And that's not a good thing. What exasperated this more is when the release of Surging Sparks, and we saw obviously the special illustration where Pikachu go for almost $600. And from there on, the trend of trying to get Pokemon cards started going and going. And now we have the new Prismatic Evolutions with all of these amazing special illustration rare Eevee and Evolutions. Obviously, the Umbreon card, which again, if you did Sword and Shield, you had the Moonbreon, and so it's kind of like Moonbreon 2.0, and people are going crazy for this set. Now, obviously, people going wild for Pokemon isn't a new thing. As I said, this happened in 2021, and a while ago, this happened when they had that special museum event where you could get, I forgot the name, but it was like Pikachu. It looked like a art style Pikachu wearing like a detective hat or something. Like, it was very, very artistic, like artsy thing. But it was a promo card that you could only get that card if you visited the event that was happening in the museum. And obviously, people didn't go for the event at the museum. People would get in line and fight in line to just pick up the card and leave. And they would grab a bunch to the point that Pokemon said, okay, enough is enough. We're limiting it to 1 card per person. So this wild run for Pokemon cards isn't new. The question now that we have to go to is, what is Pokemon going to do to ensure that people could actually get their hands on Pokemon products? How do we fix the problem? How can Pokemon just fix it and say, no, you can't sell it to these guys, but you can sell it to these guys, because they can't really do that. And obviously the biggest thing is scalpers just need to just fuck off. I'm just gonna say it. But that's never gonna happen. There will always be scalpers ruining the fun. And it isn't just in Pokemon. This happens in a lot of things. In the sports world, people will buy sports tickets and then sell them at a higher rate than what the average price is. So, it's not something new. But when it comes to collecting Pokemon products, like it's unfair to the people, mainly to the kids who they want to open Pokemon products. Like for me, if I can't open Pokemon TCG, it's whatever. Obviously I can't make content, but it's not like the end of the world for me. But there's some kids, they go to the store, they see the aisle with all the Pokemon cards, and now they can't see that. And some parents, they're not gonna get up. Just an example to give you, my bro Chunky, when Prismatic Evolutions came out, he works night shifts. He gets out at 6 a.m. And he told me, he's like, you know what? I'm gonna get out of work and go straight to the Target. And when he got there was already a line. On top of that, there's people bringing their kids, because obviously they can't leave the kids home alone. And there was an older man just fighting to cut through into the line and get through the store first. And you had kids there. And the guy straight up says, I don't care about your kids. I just want my stuff. And it's just, how can Pokemon fix that? It's kind of hard. I've heard a lot of people saying that stores should limit how much they sell. And a lot of stores kind of do that. I know my Target does it. GameStop started doing it where it's limiting like 2 products per customer. But there's a way around that. There's literally ways around that. And obviously that's going to depend on if the store itself is going to follow that rule. Another thing, I think something that Pokemon is just going to have to do is increase the amount of products they print. Obviously, it is very expensive to print Pokemon cards, but if they're going off the shelves, you have to print a lot more and try to go as max capacity, because if you're printing out more than what's selling, that's going to lower the amount of scalpers trying to get product, because at the moment they're not printing enough. So scalpers are just running to the stores, grabbing everything they could get. And now you're sitting there without product for like a week. People are wanting to buy and open the new set that comes out. So what are scalpers going to do? They're going to charge you double, even though that is not the retail price or the value of the set. And it could cause crashing. It could cause overvaluedness, and some of the cards could be way overvalued. And then once, that settles down or the new set comes out, and you're someone that's like, I don't, but because I've never sold cards, but you're someone who's like, use that as a way for monetary, you're going to see the value go down, and it's not worth investing in. So it is a big issue. And I think one of the major things, and I think Pokemon has come out and said they're going to print more, but I think that's the major thing that needs to be done, is when a set comes out, especially a set like Prismatic Evolution, they got to be at max capacity at the start. So what does that mean moving forward? I'm going to answer this question more on my side. I can't say much about Pokemon. Like I said, the biggest answer I could give you as how to stop this issue is for Pokemon Company to print at max capacity. For me, it just means that for the meantime, Pokemon TCG videos are probably not going to be as much on the channel. I love opening them. I have fun opening TCG. I know my stream does really well when we do TCG openings, because people love when me and my bro go head to head and crash to open these sets to see who wins. And sometimes we win and sometimes we don't. And then we bring you the highlights on the video, and that's not going to happen if we can't get the products. We can't make the videos. And luckily for me, I mainly do that just for just like anime episodes. It's kind of like a filler arc. if you think about it. TCG videos are more filler videos, so I could not go in long stretches without going without a video. And even though recently that's not the main reason why there's not been no videos, the main reason is my computer is so messed up. I've been trying to record this video for 3 days now, and my computer's either crashed, my USB ports either crash, or my camera freezes and then crash. Something's going on with my PC, so I can't blame it this time around. I've recently had surgery, so that's why this video is so delayed. But I still wanted to make it, and just know that for the meantime, there will not be much TCG content unless I'm able to get my hands on it. I did, like I said, we opened like 7 packs combined. So I did 3, he did like 4. Because he was only able to get his hands on like 3 different Prismatic Evolution products, and each one came with like 3 packs. And I didn't want to open them all because he's the one who bought it. So yeah, moving forward, TCG content probably won't be as relevant here on the channel until that comes down and dies down. I can't be like those pure TCG content creators that could find other ways to get the product. Some people go straight to the supplier or distributor, and I can't do that. I don't have that connection. It's just very sad, and I wanted to get my thoughts out on this situation, and it sucks, honestly, for people like me who just enjoy opening TCG content. We can't, obviously we don't do it all the time, and we're like, we want to open the set, if we really like the set, we'll keep opening it, but we want to try the set, and we can't even try it if it's not there for us to buy it. And it just sucks for people like me, the casuals, who just want to enjoy it, and we don't want to go out and pay double of what we would originally pay. An ETB for Prismatic Evolutions is going for over $100, but if you just bought it at the store day one and it came out, it's like $50 or $60. It is ridiculous. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. A quick short video as we talk about what's been going on in the TCG side of Pokemon, and how the craziness of, I'm glad that people are enjoying and coming to the Pokemon TCG hobby, but I don't think a majority of this craze is even new people enjoying the hobby, and more so just people trying to profit off the people that want to start or want to enjoy the hobby. So it's sad, it sucks. And if you open Prismatic Evolutions, I hope you had a good opening, got that Eevee card or that Umbreon card. I've barely, this is the only pull I got. This is the only pull I got. It was a Pokeball Seeking, because we didn't pull or didn't open much. So thank you guys so much. The next video will be out soon. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like that, drop a like on this video. Comment down below what are your thoughts on the current events of Pokemon TCG, and I'll see you in the next Pokemon video. Peace.